We work hard as physicians to take care of the health and well-being of our patients. But when it comes to our money, do we have the same condition of care? Probably not. Let's change that together. Welcome to the Financial Freedom for Physicians podcast, where we'll fight and advocate for your financial literacy. As always, I'm your host, Dr. Christopher Liu. Thanks for being here. Let's jump into the show. This week's episode is sponsored by CityVest. CityVest has quickly become the most popular and best way for doctors to invest in top-performing real estate private equity funds that are usually reserved for institutional investors. This unique access to investing in these institutional funds is available for the first time ever through CityVest's easy and secure online investment platform. CityVest does the hard work of conducting due diligence and vetting the investments. They even get a third-party due diligence report that is posted on their website. As a result of aggregating a several million-dollar investment amount into their access funds, CityVest gains access to investing in the institutional investment and is able to negotiate better investment terms such as a 12% preferred return. You can check them out at cityvest.com or go to the link in the show notes below. Welcome, everybody, to this week's podcast episode for the Financial Freedom for Physicians podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Christopher Liu. And as you know, I talk about 4 different types of freedom: financial, time, location, emotional freedom. And our audience is composed of physicians as well as entrepreneurs, business owners, investors, and in that light, hopefully both sides can benefit. So today I have Jody Milward, and she's actually she trains and equips women who are high net worth, high income earners to make 6 figures per year running ads for clients. So it's going to be a great talk about ads, building a business, profitability, and go from there. So Jody, welcome.
Thank you, Christopher. Excited to be here and to talk a bit about ads with your audience and the opportunities that exist with Facebook ads or running Facebook ads for clients.
Yeah, we connected through Podmatch, and what's interesting is, I know a lot of some physicians they're experienced with Facebook ads, Instagram ads, but tell us more about yourself, your business, and how you got started.
Oh my gosh. Well, how I got started, I'm what I call an accidental entrepreneur. It was out of necessity, right? I had 3 little kids, and I used to work for Queensland Health. I was a receptionist at the breast screening clinics. And I was like, okay, I've got to do something that's going to be more family friendly, more lifestyle friendly, because with these kids, they're going to go to school, they're going to be sick. So I thought, well, I'll learn to be a teacher's aide because at least I'll get school holidays then, right? But I mean, the kids still get sick, kids still need days off. And it was during my vocational placement where I was surrounded by 50, which is 50, screaming 5-year-olds. And I was like, this is not the gig for me, right? Love my kids. I love to have a bit of me time, right? While they're out at school for the day. So I looked for opportunities, and I guess essentially what I was looking for then was something that I could do from home. And that led me down a path of being a private investigator. So it was a Robin Hood kind of situation, like all the bank accounts and life insurance policies that the companies have, they hand it over to the government, and the government happily sits on billions of dollars. So I was getting that back to the people who it belonged to, and the government didn't like that too much, a lot of red tape. So I moved on from there, and well, a natural progression was to become a Facebook ad strategist, right? So I just loved seeing the opportunity that's there for existing businesses to market, promote, and sell their businesses, sell their services and offers, or even for people like me who are looking for opportunities to generate an income working from home or working from anywhere. So we started off white labeling a weight loss product, right? And there is just so many online resources out there. So it was a supplement that we got white labeled, which means we put our own branding, and it was like our own sort of business. It had all our own look. and started selling that online. And then I found, well, I actually really love this sort of Facebook area. And so that's the direction that I took with now training and equipping ad managers and running ads for clients and such. So there's such diversity in having this expertise. And I love the ability where the place that I'm in, how I can help train other people, how they can also make six figures, and multiple six figures a year running Facebook ads for clients from anywhere in the world, and not having to work 6 days 7 days a week and 15-hour days. So, and then also helping businesses with my skills, who are looking to grow and scale and get more leads and get more sales, and how I can support them. So just learning this one skill has had such a ripple effect for so many. So that's a little bit about me.
Yeah, that's a really interesting story, and really, anything sort of like back in the days when I was my younger days, we designed websites, and people didn't know how to design websites, and if you knew how to do that, you could make some extra money on the side, and or even like now these days, podcast video editors, and I think Facebook ads is a really unique skill to have.
Doc to Doc is a personal lending solution designed by doctors for doctors. We understand that doctors' financial situations change faster than an insulin drip in ketoacidosis. And we also understand that doctors are the most reliable borrowers in the world. Through our proprietary algorithm, we're able to provide personal loans at great rates with amazing flexibility, because we take into account your schooling, your specialty, and where you are in the medical journey. Doctors come to us after they've matched into residency, and we loan for all sorts of personal reasons, from credit card debt consolidation to family expenses and medical bills. We speak with everyone who applies for a loan and offer fixed interest rates and flexible term options without prepayment penalties. If you're a physician looking for a personal loan, fill out our application form now. It only takes 3 minutes, and we'll get back to you with a decision within 24 hours.
So tell us, just kind of, just a general overview of what Facebook ads is and how it's different from, traditional advertising.
Well, Facebook ads, Facebook is the most powerful platform for advertising. The tracking and the pixel that's involved, it enables you. So if somebody is looking at their phone, so if you've got a patient in your office and they're waiting and they're on Facebook, Facebook knows that they're there, and also it, tracks where they may be looking on various websites, so that when they go home and they're on their computer, Facebook says, you're the same user. And so it's not like a cookie like Google and stuff. It says, oh, you're the same user who was looking at how to renovate your bathroom. So in their newsfeed, they're going to now see ads about bathroom renovations. And they're going to go, oh, fabulous, which is exactly me, right? I've been doing all these renovations at home. And now I'm saying, oh, here's some tapware, here's all this. So Facebook ads have the ability to be disruptive marketing. So you're getting out in front of people long before they even get to Google, right? I kind of liken it to getting robbed and then putting your security screens on. That's kind of like Google, right? You're waiting there for like people to finally have a problem, and then they go looking for a solution. Facebook ads allow you to get front and center of mind and help people to understand, I've got this problem, I've got this, whatever's going on. Actually, yeah, I need help with this. And you are the person who is positioned as the authority that they click on the ad and, buy from. So with Facebook ads, not only do we have great retargeting options, like I said, someone's been to a homewares site, or for, your physicians, for example, if someone's been to your doctor's surgery or doctor's practice, then you can be retargeting them with some other kind of ads. And they don't always have to be, and this is one of the strategies that I tell people and I teach. It's called the client attraction code, and it's getting out in front of people and then just continuing to add value. So it's not all about, here, come over and book a call or book an appointment or buy this. we're positioning ourselves in the newsfeed with great relevant content that is positioning us as the authority. So it could even be testimonials that clients have had, like, for example, weight loss surgery. That can be a tricky one, like with any sort of digital marketing with before and afters, for example. But that's where you can just have photos from, obviously you've got your HIPAA Act and all the rest of it, and you've got your approval from past clients, where it might be a photo and the person might just be saying, I'm so happy, that now I can do up my shoelaces, right? So something as simple as that can be in someone's newsfeed from your surgery, and saying, okay, so people are seeing this and starting to get this awareness of like, oh, wow, I don't have to do Weight Watchers every day for 20 years. There is another way I can overcome. So Facebook is such a great way to be able to consistently get in front of our ideal clients, not only once for the first time, but then to be able to retarget them and keep popping up in their newsfeed. And so it's the most powerful platform, getting in front of people before they're ready to make that buying decision, but also if they are. So like I was saying, with the renovation website, if people have been there, that's what you can have in your search terms. So, if you are a bariatric surgeon, you can be targeting, people who have been looking at weight loss and Weight Watchers and Jenny Craig and all those sort of dieting options. So it's such a powerful platform that while a lot of people go at it with like instant results, I need to get instant ROI. Yes, you can certainly get that. You can certainly launch an ad and get people, booking calls straight away. But it's also an excellent way. I mean, you can do it for $1 or $2 a day. And it's like, what other advertising platform, if you try and get on radio or TV or put an ad in a newspaper, how much are they going to cost you? It's going to be a lot more than $1 a day to reach thousands of people.
Yeah. Sounds like what's so interesting with these digital marketing and these targeted ads, you have the combination of the art of AI algorithms, plus greater reach. It's digital, so you don't have to pay as much, so it's so much more effective. What's curious is Facebook ads have been around for a long time, and how have you seen the space evolve, especially in the wake of data scandals, privacy scandals, Apple, all of this I'm very curious about that.
Yeah, for sure. It has changed a lot over the last couple of years. It was a wild west for a while there. But then since, Senator, we run ads, it's been like, okay, so, higher privacy restrictions. There are some platforms like obviously Apple and Facebook are not buddies at all right? They're at constant war. And so last year, at time of recording, so 2021, Apple came out with some significant updates with their iOS 14. And that was now, most people would have seen it, I'm sure everybody would have seen it, if you're on an Apple device. As you go to log on to an app, you'll see like a little, what we call the ATT, app tracking transparency. And that's the little approval. Do you want this app to track, allow or not allow? Okay. And yes, about probably 96, 97% of people do tap not allow, but we are still able to get some initial data through. It doesn't track the whole way. So things have certainly changed with privacy restrictions, with pixel tracking and all the rest of it. So there are still absolutely ways, like I said, Facebook can still get, and they knew this was coming, right? And I don't want to get too technical with third-party, first-party pixels, but they were adapting for it. So while we are getting a bit less information sort of still coming through, those sort of campaigns that I was talking about, where we're getting back in front of people all the time, we can keep people on Facebook. And when we do that, we get to keep all that amazing data. So there are certain ad formats which are really beneficial to be using. Again, these are the ones that just cost like $1 a day to run. And then you keep that audience on Facebook and you build them up. So a TV commercial, for example. This is where I'll say, like the Super Bowl. A company will pay millions of dollars for a Super Bowl ad, and it just goes out to anyone. And, people are going off to the bathroom and, just clearing out, getting more food, etc. And it might be a Doritos commercial, and it's getting shown to the 92-year-old grandma with no teeth. However, so it's not going to your ideal clients. Whereas our Facebook ads, we can say, this is exactly the person I want it to go to. People can watch 3 seconds, 15 seconds, 25%, even 100% of that video. And then you can retarget them, and you can just show them your next piece of content and your next piece of content and your next piece of content. So it's been such a powerful way to be able to do that. So even with all the privacy policies and the restrictions and the pixel tracking being more of an issue, you can still keep people on Facebook and build a large audience that you can continue to market to every day for just a couple of dollars.
Yeah. What have you seen with the cost? Is it has the cost gone up? I know in the past it was really cheap to, target all your audience, but what have you seen with that?
Yeah. Yes, costs have gone up, and it depends again on what type of campaign. So there are various campaigns. We have our conversion campaigns, which is the hottest audience. That's what everyone wants. They're going to do like the conversion campaign where people are going to come over to the landing page and convert. So whether that's going to be to schedule a call, schedule an appointment, or to buy something online. So costs of those have certainly gone up. However, you can still get amazing results, like 2 times your return on ad spend. And costs will also vary depending on the niche. So business to business kind of ones, they're certainly a lot more expensive. Business to consumer, that's still like a nice affordable, it might cost 30 cents to, $1.30 to get someone to click and go over to your website. But again, coming back to those ads that are keeping people on Facebook, super cost effective, right? You can get in front of thousands of people just for $1 a day. So yes, costs have gone up on different areas, depends on the goals and objectives that you're running. I always recommend, if you are running, you want to get leads, you want to get sales. Leads are the lifeblood to any business, right? To continue to get in front of new eyeballs and get new people in the doors. So combining these on Facebook ads, where we're getting people to engage with our content, watch videos, or do the retargeting, I always want to layer them with a conversion campaign that is getting people to, hey, you want to, schedule a call, get your teeth whitened, etc., etc. Here's a link, come over and book now, or call the office. So a conversion campaign layered with these nurturing campaigns, as I call them, is the perfect combination.
Yeah, that's the other question I had is, a lot of people would be, if they were interested in these, have you seen, because I know Instagram has YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, how does Facebook ads compare to these other platforms?
Yeah, great question. Well, Instagram and Facebook are all done in Facebook Ad Manager, or what's called now Meta Ads Manager and Business Manager. So that's where they're all run. YouTube, a lot of people have jumped over and using YouTube, and it's like creating different content and getting different audiences in each of the places and talking to them in a relevant way. So when people are going to YouTube, they're looking for answers again, just like Google, right? They want to see, how do I X, Y, Z? So again, that's where your YouTube content is going to want to be videos that is really answering these questions. Whereas again, Facebook ads, this is where we're more disruptive, and this is where we might be introducing. This is what a lot of people come to me with, X, Y, Z. This is what I tell them, right? Or this is what I recommend. So being relevant on the various platforms, like TikTok as well. People are jumping over as well and testing out TikTok ads. And I mean, 100% I recommend that, because I've worked with clients who've made $1 million with Facebook ads. I'm spending like $60,000 a day in ad spend. Oh, sorry, not a day, a month in ad spend. And that has been their only marketing platform. The trick with that is Facebook can shut down your ad account. Like, that's it. game over, and you've got to go off and create all new ad sets again, or ad assets again. You want to diversify. So you want to have some things on Facebook. You want to have some YouTube, TikTok. So look at the platforms where your ideal audience is hanging out, where your ideal clients or patients are hanging out, and get in front of them with those platforms. Ideally, what you do with those is, everything sends people off over to your website. So then, even if someone's watched a YouTube video and they found you there, or found you on LinkedIn, and they've gone over and clicked on your website, if you've got this magic Facebook pixel installed on your website, then it will say, aha, this person was on your website. So when they're on Facebook next time, you can have that retargeting ad right in front of them to say, whatever it is, what's that next thing you want to educate them about? So it's a holistic kind of marketing strategy where using different platforms, being on different mediums, doing blog posts, etc., SEO work, all comes together. And then with your Facebook ads, you can continue to be front and center of mind to your ideal audience.
Yeah. It's been, the last thing is, if people wanted to learn more, just like general resources about how digital marketing and targeting works, or even contact you, visit your website, work with you, how would they do that?
Yeah, well, obviously I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on all the things. Just heading over to jodymilward.com is a great place to start. Otherwise, yes, you can DM me on either Facebook or Instagram. Like I said, I'm on the platform, so you can just find me there.
All right. And for all the audience and listeners out there, Jody's resources will be in the links in the show notes. And I think it's one of these situations where it's you work smarter, not harder. So you can use targeted Facebook ads, social media, LinkedIn networking, and then you're double, triple, quadruple your results. So it's been a great conversation, and we look forward to hearing about your future success.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, Christopher, and all the best. Oh, word of warning for anyone. When you start running Facebook ads, always go and look at Facebook ad policies before you launch an ad. So if this has made you excited, going, all right, I'm going to run some ads, just Google Facebook ad policies, look it up, so you're playing in Facebook's sandbox.
Excellent.
I'm excited that you made it for another episode. You are truly the best. If you've been following the show for a while, you know that my passion is to bring you the education you need to find your path to financial freedom. Please come back week after week for new content, new resources, and great guests. Until then, if you haven't already, please be sure to check out the website, www.drchrislewmdphd.com, for more support. I'll see you next week.